do you?
You went out with Sir James. Will he be getting a second date?
He will be getting a second date.
At the end of the day, put all the candy in front of her. I want to make sure she, actually chooses me.
Baby, I choose you every day.
Okay.
So,
all right.
If you didn't know. Him being a butthole that morning, it made it a little bit easier.
You decided not to talk to me that morning.
I didn't say you were the reason.
I know we both petty.
I did not say you were the reason.
Hey.
All of the extra commotion made it easier.
You went on a date with Brittany. Will she be getting a second date?
Yes. With a capital Y. I think that she was a, very interesting and very cool person.
Okay, understood.
See where it takes you.
Am I sensing jealousy?
Are you sensing jealousy? No.
Your nonverbals, the rolling of the eyes, the dismissing, I see it from both of you. Ain't nobody winning right now. Everybody loses when both of you not winning. Yeah? Okay. Eric and Alexia, let's take some time to redirect your attention. Neither of you will be going on dates to focus on yourself. You'll go out on a third date with Kai, Mr. Darian. How you guys feel about that?
I want him to go on another date with Kai.
I feel so bad for Alexia right now because it's just like he got stars in the ceiling.
He got 14 years of built-up frustration.
Boy.
I feel you, dog.
Hopefully there's enough room for you to be tapped into how you feel.
Yes, ma'am.
Some people are super duper insecure that it's a huge problem for them to let their mates go on
dates.
I thought this would be easy peasy.
Right.
And it's actually hard for me.
You're finna go out with Clarence. Clarence, yes, I do. I am not nervous, more so jealous that my partner's going on another date with Clarence. I chose not to go on a second date with Tanisha. So to me, I feel like she's rubbing this second date in my face. You think you and Clarence compatible?
I don't know. I think I was a little bit more excited just about him picking my brain and not just on a sexual level. It's obvious that he's worried about me going on another date with Clarence. He should have something to be worried about because he knows that I actually like him. Show me you care sometime. You don't have to be hard all the time.
He ain't got no spunk to him. He just a muscle.
Oh my God.
Like here, like swole.
Babe, calm down.
No, I want you to be you.
Oh, wow, I'm tired of you. I am starving. Can you feed me?
Go ask Clarence.
I feel like I deserve a way better sex life. I think we're intimate as far as kisses and cuddling and hugging when we out in public. At home, if I feel like we're not intimate enough, we need to crank that back up like it used to be. Sex is very, very important in a relationship. It's the way you show your love for your partner. That fire that we had, it has simmered all the way down. We got a condo downtown. I'm there late nights doing music with my friends, but sometimes I run to the condo when things get rocky.
I feel when you at the condo, you doing something. Like, there was times when you didn't hit me at 2, hey, I'm on the way home, you want something from Waffle House? You come back at 8, and that gives me room for speculation. Like, what happened between 2 and 8? And this is why I am not intimate with you.
Even though he's saying he's in the studio, it's just too many gaps. Now, I might not have never saw anything.
But if I feel a certain type of way, you're not getting nothing from me.
When I'm recording, I'm into what I'm doing.
You can be gone out of town, you'll text me and say, I'm out of town, hit you back. The time that I hear back from you is when you're back in Georgia. So it's like something going on.
For you to have these assumptions, insinuations, it's like every time Lex accuses me of infidelity, it hurts. One of the reasons why I love her is because I felt like she trusts me. I'm not gonna trust no man who send you hard eyes to your pictures on your Instagram.
First of all, he support me. Anything I do, hold on.
I don't care what he- I don't care what he does.
He support,
Of
he
course,
shares, he
of
shares.
course.
Do you
Of
do
course, he
that? Oh my God. This is why we don't have
I'm not
sex,
supposed to
because
worry
you
about
acting
that.
like a big
So I'm not
kid.
supposed to worry
You
about.
acting like a kid.
I thought the girl that I wanted to be with knew what support means.
We'll go with Kai.
I will. She'll support me. And she want to post it on her page.
Right, I bet she would. Honestly, I don't know if I feel like he's doing something. In my heart, I don't think he is, but I feel like by the picture that he paints, and then you talk about this other woman, the way you've talked about me in the past, that take me to, you know what, this might be the last merry-go-round. I'm sick of it. Why you sweating?
Because people be stuck in these stagnant situations because of love. I needed that feminine energy to soothe me because me and Lex have been going at it.
When Darren and I are alone together, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel wanted. In the back of my head, I just keep thinking about his relationship. But I also feel like I could have him if I want to.
Yeah! Where you at?
Darren feels as if he won the race. So you feel like you won?
I did win.
But I won. So, last date.
When I got to the house, like, she gave me the business card.
So she's still bothered.
I think it's something personal going on with her. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she trusts me. She know what I like, and you fit the description of the girls that I like.
So if she tell you to stop going on dates with me, would you stop?
No. Dr. Nicole told her to just be secure about yourself.
Y'all have been together for a very long time.
Right.
So she should feel somewhat secure.
But she still feel like something is going on, but want to work it out with her.
The way that he talks about Alexia, you can tell that he's in love with her.
Enough about me. So what do you do?
I'm getting ready to open up a beauty bar. That's pretty much been my main focus every single day.
You must got some bread, because that's...
I ain't supposed to be broke. I'm 32 with 2 kids.
Right.
I gotta lead them something.
Right.
I used to be bad with money until I had a very humbling experience.
What happened?
Rock bottom.
Ooh. Did you have them kids when you was at rock bottom?
Absolutely.
Sleeping in the car?
Okay, so not that rock bottom.
Okay. So you had family members you can go crash with?
I'm very blessed with great parents.
I've been done that. I love how her eyes light up when she talk about her kids. That's a big deal to me because that's how I feel about my kid. We're gonna go on another date. Where would you want?
I wish we can go somewhere like Whitewater, Six Flags, something like this.
Yeah, I gotta bring my children back here.
Today is my second date with Sean. He'll be coming by the studio to watch me in my element.
I think it's working, working, working. I'ma put you on payroll.
Brittany actually can sing.
It's original. It may have some relevance to maybe our situation.
Brittany, why are you single?
I have been very career focused. You have to give a relationship attention.
And work, for sure.
I've also had relationships where they don't necessarily understand my lifestyle and think it's more of a hobby than an actual career. I can't.
That's so disrespectful.
I definitely understand that a whole lot. It seems like you would be okay to admitting when you're wrong.
Oh, I am. Sometimes an apology can take days, and those days that it took, I could have been loving on you or the person. I'm a crier, right?
Really? You have like your go-to like cry song?
I
was like, okay, so we might be too much.
It's super weird that we are super compatible. A little piece of me is like, bruh, if I did pursue this, I know what it'll be. I'm like, I want to go home. I don't know if you got any more songs to finish, but.
Actually, I do.
I would like to go on a third date. We connected and I think we like each other. But at the end of the date, I wasn't sure like where his mind was.
The thing that I like about Clarence so far is he's just such a gentleman with Eric. Sometimes I feel not appreciated.
You ready to work out?
What we doing, sit up?
I don't know, we might be able to do some sit-up. I wanted to bring Jessica out here to the gym because I wanted to see her in a different light. And hopefully on the second date, I can see where her head is at within her current relationship.
Like that?
Yeah.
Is that right?
But let's do it this way. It's a better view.
He finds me attractive, but he expresses it in a much more respectful way. I like the attention. I like everything he's giving me right now.
I hate doing cardio.
Are you hot? You're not hot? I think you're hot. Just take off your shirt.
So you know that, like, I'm a pro bodybuilder. I'm about to unwrap a package.
Oh, okay. Okay. Who's Dana?
My ex-wife.
Ah, okay. So let's go talk. Overall, the date is cool, although I still feel like I'm missing something from Clarence.
What would you like to know?
Why you guys divorced?
The people that we grew into, we weren't compatible with anymore. I was like 23 years old when I got married. There was some infidelity involved.
Okay.
When you're a pro bodybuilder and you're competing, you're out of town a lot. I mean, when I'm home, like, I'm not always going out. I'm not always going to dinner, so that affected the relationship too. But, you know, we try to work things out because I did love her.
Do you have any regrets?
I wouldn't say that would change anything because my past relationship opened my eyes to what I want for a new relationship. What I wanted to know is, how come your significant other, he's with such a beautiful, smart, intelligent woman. And he still ain't wiped you up yet.
I'm ready. I don't think he quite is. There's still a little bit of trust issues there that we need to get over.
He's never attempted to tell you that he wanted to marry you and all that kind of jazz.
Oh, yes, of course. We just haven't gotten there yet. I enjoy hanging out with Clarence, but he started to ask me questions about me and Eric. And for me, it's like, you don't need to worry about him. You need to worry about yourself.
Tell me what not okay means so that I can help you figure out a little bit more to be helpful.
She says I'm not listening to her. I listen to it all the way out, and it just doesn't register with me. A lot of it be assumptions, like you didn't see a woman with me in my condo. You just can't say that I'm in the condo with women.
Miss Alexia, what would you like to share?
It's not that I swear that he's cheating on me, but it's the picture he paints that makes me believe that. For example, it was NBA All-Star Weekend. We had plans to be in the condo that weekend. And I said, what time are you gonna be back? He said, probably around 10 or 11. It's 11. I'm calling him, where are you at? And he was like, hey, I'll be on the way in 45 minutes. The very next day, 10, 11 hits, 12 hits. I'm like, this is crazy. That paints a picture that you're going with the woman. See, I can't even talk without the extra.
I'm just laughing. I ain't in your way. Keep going. Finish your lies.
I need to be able to hear what she has to say, too.
So what I was saying is, you can't say if it's a lie if it's my truth.
It's a lie to say. I just pop up in a new city. That is a
No, I didn't say
lie.
that happened every time.
You said I do that. I felt like it was me against the world, like I was at war. You are a complete liar, and you lied to that lady, and this process is not gonna work because you lie too much.
No, you're lying.
I believe.
So you want... That is a huge lie.
No, it's not.
I mean, girl, stop that. This process is not gonna work because you ain't being real.
I'm asking a question. I didn't even know what we were gonna talk about today. Y'all started the minute I sat in the seat, it was off to the races. And Mr. Darian, you started the conversation. What you all are doing on the couch, you have mastered it. So what's the root?
She wants to get married, and I'm not doing it when she wants me to, and that's her problem.
All my friends are getting married, and I don't have kids. He has 3 kids. I don't have any. You know, I'm 34 in this big-ass house with just him. So when I started talking about kids, sometimes I feel like stuff is blown out of proportion to run away from talking about marriage.
And everything was fine until you all started having new conversations.
My biggest issue with Darian is I want the ring, I want the kids, I want the family. And for me, that has to be within 2 years. He has 3 kids and 2 baby mothers in that time frame of 14 years, and I'm not trying to be them. And the fact that he had them with someone else, it bothers me.
When I walked in, you were already on 1,000. So she's on 1,000 like you?
It's her way that she's on 1,000. Like, when you say something, it's a bark back.
Well, if it's a bark back, that means there was a bark first. Is there any truth to what she's saying, Mr. Darian?
I'm cool with more kids.
You want kids? Okay.
Expressed it. Yeah, I had one from them, but I haven't had... Yeah, we could have the kids, but I can't get married on top of these problems we got. Let's fix these situations we got so we can move to that level. In the future for me and Lex, I see the ring that she desires, and I see kids, but I've seen with my own eyes that title and that ring destroy people.
I know you guys have been together for a long time, so I'm trying to understand. You don't listen to each other. Seems to me like you all might want to talk about how do we respect each other? How do we regard each other's opinions? How do we relate to one another when we communicate? Things that really can help you both build a relationship, because we got more to go.
The advice that Dr. Nicole gives, it makes me think like, to improve our relationship, there's no more sweeping it under the rug.
I'm excited to see her again and just getting to know her better in her current relationship and past relationships now that her boyfriend's not here.
You ready to get beat?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm definitely not gonna lose.
Ready to get beat?
Already went and ordered some food, got some drinks.
All right. I am excited.
If I lose, we may have to fight in the parking lot.
That's
I'm telling
fine.
you now.
I'll beat you in that too.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Your turn.
And a strike. Never mind.
And quit looking at my butt, it felt hot.
Gutter ball. That was a great throw. Did you try to put your hand behind me?
I was just making sure you didn't trip when you fell out the door.
I didn't remember.
Dragon remembered.
But the dragon remembered.
Yeah, that was the topic of conversation when you got home.
Topic of conversation. When was your last relationship?
Almost 4 years ago. She wanted to be a little trifling, step outside the relationship. Worst relationship I've ever been in my life.
My boyfriend can be insecure. Just the constant, always wondering where you're going, where you're at, who you're talking to, are you coming home, who you are going with. Like, I'm not that person.
That's like being a parent to the person you're in a relationship with.
Exactly.
That's what you do to your child.
Exactly.
That's
and
your
at the end
significant
of the
other.
day, we all adults. Like, so.
Do you feel like it's something that could be fixed? I would definitely go on a third date with LaRonda. The dragon's here. What he doing here?
I had a blast. During the second date with Sir James, he was definitely showing me a more smooth, a more calm guy than what I have in Sean. Just that confidence was something that I had to think about.
The day you came over, you was mentioning them always on 1,000, and does that make it hard for her to ask me questions? You know what I mean? So I thought about them. After you left, we went up there to calm down. We both was in chill mode.
He actually sat there and listened and heard me out, and I kind of laid down, like, this is why I feel this way.
Can you share some of that so we understand?
The All-Star Weekend. So he showed me with his phone, like, this is what happened. This is where I was. These are the pictures. And I really just fell asleep. And I was like, okay, I can accept that.
People don't prefer white space. This is a 2-day gap. This is a 1.5-day gap. And I could pick 5 million colors and still be wrong because you haven't said what the color is that represents truth on the canvas. So communicate. There's blue there, there's pink there, there's purple there. I'm good. Fair?
Fair. That's the same thing go on with these dudes. Like, it's nothing. Trust me. The picture ain't painted. Like, I need you to paint the picture for me, color it in for me so I can know exactly what's going on. But instead, it's a trust me. There are friendships that she had that bother me. And I feel like it needs to be taken more serious.
There are people that have your best interests at heart, and they have your relationship's best interest at heart. If there are people, places, or things causing any kind of separation wedge, you gotta handle it. Manage yourself first, and then manage that thing.
We need to have those sit-down conversations, especially like after we get into it. We skip the resolve and then do what we do and then act like nothing ain't happened.
So when do you all ever get to practice resolving conflict?
That's what we need to work on. I don't like putting my problems on people. 80% of the people don't even want to hear your problems.
Is she 80% of the people?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like she one of those 80. Sometimes when I come, it has no resolution.
I give you advice on what I think you should do in whatever situation you're talking about.
What I'm saying is like most of the things that you give me already been unthought about. You know what I'm saying?
So you...
I'm not saying it doesn't matter what you say, it just, if it don't give me nothing different, I just feel like, you know, it was just useless.
So you feel like there's no need to talk to me?
No, I'm not feeling that way. That's not what I said. That's what you just made up.
You sure she made it up?
She just made that up. She hears me when it's dealing with her, but if it's something outside of her, she don't hear me.
What you want to do is create an opportunity for Jessica to be necessary. Unlike what you were doing before, I ain't sharing that. I got this. I got that figured out. That becomes a familiar space when you are single. She doesn't need to worry about it. It's you opening up.
I just used to always be down his neck like, open up to me, talk to me.
Who likes begging? Making the opportunity between you two is gonna be really important if you're gonna be able to partner, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It was definitely a fun time. I enjoy excitement, entertainment, and so we went bowling. It was cool.
Were you attracted?
He's a very handsome guy, yes.
Okay.
From a communication standpoint, I felt like I was leading a lot of the conversations, so I would not like a third date with Sir James. I definitely love for my man to show interest, and I didn't get those vibes.
Let's hear from Sean. Did you enjoy your date?
Oh, with Brittany? She could sing. She like wrote an original song for me. It was definitely cool. The only thing about the date, I don't like to put myself in situations that, you know, it's hard to come out of.
Anything where you have to say, I don't want to get myself in a situation, that's the situation. Your first date with Rachel, you use the same soundbite.
Because he doesn't trust himself.
Right, because you'd be surprised how much trust in yourself. Would you like a third date with Brittany?
I just don't like playing with hot water. I know that me and LaRonda's bond is solid and strong enough, so I am going to jump in the lion's den.
That's good.
That's pretty powerful, Mr. Sean. Congratulations.
Give us a scripture. You preaching today.
He's a very, very, very nice man. Such a gentleman. But then again, I don't think that he really excites me. I like to turn up.
Will Clarence be getting a third date?
I don't think Clarence will be getting a third date.
Why you don't rub my chest?
Oh my gosh, babe.
Just asking.
When we sat down and had our drinks, she knew how to converse with me and be serious.
Could you see yourself being with her?
If I met her before her, easy.
To say easy in such a short amount of time, that part bothers me.
Just like she told him, it's good for both of us that this girl is as challenging as she is.
Oh, Mr. Darian.
On and off 14 years, that ain't that easy. Why would you even say that?
I'm hoping that Darian does not want to go on a 4th date with Kai. I just feel like he needs to understand the process of why we're here anyway, to work on us.
I want to play with the hot water. I want to. Yeah.
You're gonna go out with Miss Kai?
I'm going with that same person. I'm getting back in the lion's den.
You want to know what I really think?
Yes.
Eric, move your feet. Darian, please. You don't get it. Do what you want to do.
Miss Alexia,